Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be talking about the puppets of Star Wars. More specifically, why puppets make Star Wars so special. Puppets have been used in Star Wars going back all the way to the original trilogy, and I am happy to say that they still do use puppets from time to time in projects today. I think one of the biggest, I would say, complaints or something fans didn't really like from the prequels was the overuse of CGI, which can be understandable, but I know a lot of the set pieces and fleshing out the armies had to be done in CGI, so there were definitely some things that just couldn't be done in a practical way. But as far as the puppets go, most notably Frank Oz and his work with Yoda was phenomenal. When you first meet Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back, you can see him having that full range of expression and the movements, and there's just something magical about it. It looks so real. It looks like something tangible that you would see, out there in the world. And gotta thank Frank Oz for his performance with that. The puppet work with Yoda and other characters from the original trilogy was phenomenal. It's some of the best work that you will see outside of maybe Jim Henson and the Muppets, obviously, which was really big during that time and definitely had an influence on Star Wars. Jim Henson was originally offered the role of Yoda, and he ended up passing it on to Frank Oz, who was a longtime friend and someone that Jim personally recommended for that assignment, which is really cool. I love how in the original trilogy, all of the little creatures, anything that's kind of like a small prop creature, or and even larger ones, like with Jabba the Hutt, they're puppets. There's puppet masters controlling these creatures, and they add in the sound effects and the use of practical effects and puppets. It just makes something about the movie just feel very warm and lifelike. I think when you reach a point of overusing digital effects, kind of adds a little bit of lifelessness to it in a way that's a little bit hard to explain, but the puppets just make it magic. It is magic. It's what it is. And the way that they were able to really bring the designs of these creatures to life, like with Salacious Crumb. It's a concept that starts as a vision to artwork to having to build a puppet and then bringing it to life on screen. It's a very special, skilled process, and you got to give a lot of props to the people that are behind making that happen. Babu Frick in the sequel movies, again, the use of a puppet for a small alien creature. Probably one of the best things about those movies, to be honest, is little moments like Babu Frick. Never thought you'd say that Babu Frick is a redeeming quality of the Rise of Skywalker, but here we are. But yeah, I mean, it's just fun. I think the creative process of Star Wars is so layered. There were so many things that they really had to execute. So much had to go right. And the fact that it did, it really was lightning in a bottle. And like I was saying earlier, I am respectful of the fact that they do still use puppets in certain situations, even today, where they have access to unlimited digital technology. I think the prime example of that is having Grogu in The Mandalorian be a puppet. I think there is no possible way that it would capture that cute charm that really appealed to so many people when the character was introduced. There's no way that that gets captured the same with CGI or digitally putting him in there after the fact. And the fact that the actors have the actual puppet on set with them that they can interact with really makes the whole shooting of the scene a lot more smooth and believable in the final product. Jabba the Hutt is an impressive one. The fact that they had all these people that were able to make this work. It's such a crazy idea, but the fact that they executed it so well, and Jabba just seems like a just a part of the universe without seeming out of place or that he's fake or a puppet. The mouth movements, the eyes, the phenomenal job by the team that was able to pull that off. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to show some appreciation to the puppet work of Star Wars, a very crucial part of bringing these characters to life, and we are very appreciative of that. Well, if you guys aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our great content. Leave a comment below with your favorite example of a puppet in Star Wars. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.